Hi guys. Hello guys. It's been a minute, but I wanted to come and give an update on mom. Today is Saturday, and a couple of weeks ago, maybe on the 9th, I think it was on the 9th, it was a Wednesday, mom was preparing to go to dialysis, and what I normally do is lay all of her clothes out for her. So this day was no different. I laid her clothes out and I went back downstairs to finish cooking breakfast. When I came back upstairs, she had put on 2 pair of pants. I was actually folding clothes at the time, so she went in the pile and grabbed 2 pair of pants and put them on. So when I came upstairs, I was like, "What you doing? Why you got on 2 pair of pants?" And she looked at me and she was like, "I don't know." And I said, "What you mean you don't know?" I have to admit, I was a little like, "What you doing?" Because it freaked me out. She said, "I don't know." So I said, "Okay, take the pants off." She took the pants off and I put her clothes on. That night, later on during the night when she got up to use the restroom, I always get up when she gets up. Because of course, you know, this house is new. She's not really familiar right now. So she's still learning things, which each room is. So I get up all the time when she gets to the restroom. So I got up and she was already finished. She was washing her hand. And I noticed that she didn't have her pamper on. And so I asked her, I said, "Ma, you don't have your pamper on?" And she looked at me and she said, "I don't know." I said, "What you mean you don't know?" I said, "You don't have your pamper on. What you do with it?" "I don't know." And so something clicked like, it's different. So I said, okay. So I looked around and I have a little container on the side of the toilet with extra toilet paper. And inside of that was her pamper she had just taken off. Thank God it wasn't anything on it. So I had her to put a pamper on, and that's when I noticed that something was a little different. It was like her level, I think I can say the level, I think that's the word that they use, her level, the level of dementia had changed. I noticed that day. That was on the 9th. So a couple of days went by. Sunday, we went to a party. And I think that's when I really saw that she's kind of, what word did the guy use? I can't remember the word he used, but like worsening. In other words, she's worsening. I can't remember the word that he used. But anyway, so Sunday we get up. I woke up a little early and I wanted her to get up. She didn't take a bath the night before. So I got up and got in the shower. And I noticed that when I said, "Get in the shower, come on, mama, lift your leg, put your leg in," she couldn't lift her leg. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I was like, "Lift your leg, come on, let's get in the shower." So she couldn't lift it, and I kind of lifted it for her, and then she lifted the other one. And by this time, I'm looking like something is really off. I looked at her, kind of was checking on her all day. We went to the party, and if you all have been looking at my videos, my mom likes to dance. So when we got to the party, she danced a little bit, but it wasn't like she normally danced. She wasn't really talking much. And this particular friend that I went to the party with, she clowns with her all the time. There's a video on my page that she's always, dancing with her. And I just kind of noticed that she wasn't really there. She wasn't really talking, and she was kind of spaced out. So here we go, Monday. Monday, I take her to dialysis, and when they brought her out, they brought her in a wheelchair, and I was looking like, okay, they never brought her out in a wheelchair. And the lady said, she's very weak today. She said, and if you can remember, in the morning, take the bandage off, because, they put a bandage on your arm when you're taking dialysis, and you're supposed to leave it on, I think for 24 hours, but sometimes I just leave it on until she goes back. But the lady told me to be sure to take it off that morning because my mom's valve, or whatever the thing is called, seemed like they couldn't get dialysis through it. And I'm looking like, she just went to get the thing redone the end of September. But the lady said they were having some problems and to make sure I take it off. So I'm like, okay. So we get home Monday night. Mama can't walk. So we are looking, when I say we, me and my girls, we are looking like, wait a minute, what's going on? She declining. She's really declining quickly. So we had to, like I always do, I kind of always bathe her back. She'll do the front and I normally do the back, but starting Monday, I literally have to bathe her all the way because she gets in the tub and she's looking around like she don't know what's going on. She's not eating. She has not eaten a full meal in almost 2 weeks. She would eat breakfast. She would eat breakfast and she would play with her lunch, because whenever she goes to dialysis, we would take her like a sandwich and some chips and cookies and maybe fruit cocktail and a drink. Not really. This past 2 weeks, she's not eating her lunch. She's playing with it. When we come back home, it's the same thing. And definitely breakfast. She would eat a full breakfast. She would eat 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, and no, I'm lying. 2 eggs, 2 little sausages, and a small pancake, like she says. But she's not been eating. Maybe a sausage, no pancake, and maybe a half an egg. This is what she's been doing since like the 9th. So the palliative nurse came out on Tuesday, and he did say that mom doesn't even look the same, that he felt like she was declining. He, of course, wanted to know, wasn't rushing me, but was just asking me what I was going to do. And one of the things that we talked about even before mom got really sick, that if she didn't want to go to dialysis, if we had to like force her to go, we're not going to do it, because that's her body. She understood at the time that if she didn't go, this is what's helping her or sustaining her in a sense. So when the palliative care guy came out Tuesday, he did say the same thing. He said, you know, if she stopped taking dialysis, it won't be long. And I told him I understood it, but what I'm not going to do is pick my mama up not pick her up, but literally me on one side and one of my daughters on the other side, walking her outside, putting her in the car and taking her to dialysis. I'm not going to do that, because she doesn't want that. And to me, if she has to do that, then I'm not going to say it's not worth it, but we had already talked about it. So that's where we are. I just wanted to update everybody. I've been giving some messages and just trying to, I've always been watching her and looking at her, but I've been really keeping a real close eye on her. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is if she's transitioning, or I don't know. You know, we don't know. We just kind of got to wait and see. But I wanted to update you all, for those of you that's concerned, and I see messages all the time. Don't think that I don't see them. I just really slow to respond. But mom is kind of in and out. Some days I think it's okay, but then there's other days it's like, wow. So I wanted to update you guys and let you know, send some good vibes, as y'all say. I say prayers, that whatever happens, it will be quick and it will be painless. I don't want my mom to be in any pain. So I just wanted to update you all, and I will get back with you all soon. Stay safe, be kind. Until next time, peace.